All right, welcome back. Special treat.
Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to us
Ugh,
here at EA Sports Radio with me, Andy
I'm
Goldstein,
gonna wait till
alongside
they
me, as
stop
he will be
talking.
for the next 4 weeks, Ian Dark. The waiting, Ian, is now over. You and I are very, very excited about the prospect of the 2014 FIFA World Cup. Everywhere you look, it's like the tournament is 2 weeks old. Everyone excited, everyone wanting, of course, because we're over here now in Rio, Brazil to go all the way to the final and win it. But not just win it with a bit of style, a bit of passion, and a bit of flair. It's an amazing tournament. I feel honoured to be over here, Ian.
Yeah, I think it's a privilege and a pleasure to cover any World Cup. The magnitude of this is absolutely enormous. And all that pressure on Brazil and the Brazilian players and on Scolari to deliver the trophy. The nation expects it, especially after what happened a year ago in the Confederations Cup when they were way too good for the reigning champions, Spain. The fans here expect the same thing to happen again. Now, whether it will is part of the story you and I are going to tell over the next month or so.
Is it the right place for a Football World Cup? Can you think of any?
Oh,
Now, you and I have been here, we've been about 5 or 6 hours. Of course, I'm more fresher than you as I was in business and you were in economy.
I don't know how you got away with that,
Not
by the
my
way.
fault. That was a mix-up back at the other end. But nevertheless, we've
It
had...
was a nice smile, wasn't it? A nice smile in the right direction,
You
I'd
should have
say.
seen his face when I told him. We've been here about 5 or 6 hours now, and you and I have had time to soak up the atmosphere as much as we can. This is the right place for a World Cup, isn't it?
Undoubtedly, undoubtedly. I think the whole place is immersed in the game. This is the home of the 5 times winners of the World Cup, and by the time this thing's finished, they expect to make it 6 times, but there are 31 other nations here with other ideas.
Okay, so let's see who we think has a chance of winning this. Ian, what are your thoughts on Chile?
Well, they're a decent, hard-working side, so you never know. They've got a number of good players. They won't be pushovers, but I can't honestly see them going all the way. They've got a good chance of getting out the group stage and maybe even pushing on to the quarters. But anything beyond that, I think, and they'll be more than pleased and will go home feeling they've had a really successful tournament.
Interesting to hear the thoughts and the views of the wonderful Ian Dark. Don't go anywhere, still loads more to come right here on EA Sports Radio.
Okay, thank goodness that's done. Um, I'm sure there's a way to turn their commentary off. I just couldn't figure it out or whatever. Anyway, I am a World Cup fanatic, and I was going to do this game, World Cup 2014, the
I've got another
Brazilian World
email that's
Cup.
coming. It says, Dear the boys at EA
Oh
Sports
no,
Radio. I'm
more.
guessing that's you and I. It says, can you ask Ian what his view is with regards to penalty kicks? Is he in favour of ending a match that way or not?
I think it's an unsatisfactory way of ending the game, but I think it's here to stay now because I think not only the people who run the game, but television as well, loves the drama of the penalty shootout and the sudden way of deciding it. But I don't like it the way that it ends with one player being cast really as the villain of the whole piece, if you think back to Chris Waddle and Stuart Pearce and so on. So I don't like it in that way. It'd be good if we could think about a more kind of authentic way
But
of
how
deciding
else?
it.
We've had golden goal and that
The
seemed
golden
unfair
goal
as well.
didn't work, and it was abolished, wasn't it, as
Yeah.
well? I mean, one idea.
Oh, there we go. Thank goodness we did finally. We'll turn. I'll tell you what. We'll turn him back on maybe a little later, maybe in another video, probably for the final at least. But for now, I'm sorry. I just couldn't take any more of that. All right. Anyway, I was going to do it with Argentina uh, prior to the World Cup starting. Didn't get around to it. Just got sucked into World Cup fever, and
Put your flags up in the
yeah, that's enough of that. Cuiaba. Is this the really awkward looking stadium? But Messi actually, because I wanted to see Messi holding the World Cup. I thought it would have made for a cool video. But Messi actually did win the World Cup. Oops. So there's no reason to. So instead, we're going to do it with the Chileans, who will probably never win a World Cup in my life. And I do like the Chileans. Just kind of goofing off here. What? Whatever. Anyway, our goal is going to be to win the World Cup with Chile. They're fun to watch. They didn't qualify for the World Cup in 2022, which bummed me out. A couple of my favorite players, Marcelo Salas and Zambrano, Chileans. I would like to see Chile make a deep run in the World Cup someday. Semifinals at least. A lot of talented players. And yes, we've gone ahead and muted Clive and Andy. There's a couple other matches I think we'll do just for fun. Like, I think we will do maybe a USA versus Mexico in Mexico City, the Azteca. That's the most fun stadium to play in. And then maybe one at Wembley where we beat England. Not sure, maybe with Ireland. That would be fun to do. Ireland beating England at Wembley. Always fun to win the World Cup with a sucky team like USA. Maybe I shouldn't say a sucky team, but a team that you will probably never see win the World Cup in your life, like USA, Iran. In the 2010 World Cup, you could play as North Korea. They qualified. By the way, I'm only playing on semi-pro. I am not an expert at this game whatsoever. I'm actually pretty terrible. So we're just gonna do our best. Australia should be an easy, winnable game for me. Force another corner. Ooh, almost got to poach a rebound. Getting closer. Love those red and blue uniforms of the Chileans. Very colorful uniforms. Feels like the 2014 World Cup was only yesterday, but hard to believe it's been 8 years. Just going to keep the pressure on the Socceroos of Australia. All right, time to counterattack. Is that going to be a penalty? No penalty. Man, I suck at these free kicks. Try and force a save out of the keeper. Try and bend it just a little bit over the wall. Bad pass. Try and spring to counterattack. There we go. What can you say about Australia as a soccer nation? They are getting good. They're fun to watch. They know how to score. I'll give them that. They rarely seem to get shut out, and they're fun. I know rugby. I apologize for keep calling it soccer. It's just an American habit. I know it's football. But rugby, you know, the main sport in Australia, but they seem to have gotten very good at football. There we go. Cleaning up a rebound. Would have looked better if he'd one-timed it. The one-timer might have actually been saved, so that might have been smart. Got space in the middle of the field. I need to get a little bit sharper about those crosses. Still a little rusty. The controls, because I've been playing FIFA 15 a little bit, and the controls are a little bit different for crosses and slide tackles. Ugh, can't believe I gave up such an ugly goal. How did my keeper miss that weak little cross? Right before halftime, too. That should be halftime. Nope. There we go. All right, we'll get that go-ahead goal. Look at that. They've taken one shot and gotten a goal. Not happy with that statistic. Now, the most interesting bit of commentary that you'll hear sometimes is if you have a player that's really good with passing. I think Clive will say he's wearing a purple patch, and that was such a... I always wondered what that meant. I guess it just means he's having a really good game. But for the most part, the commentary is mostly the same, so I don't feel too badly in turning it off. There's some unique commentary if you like play as England and Scotland or Ireland. No one's open. And forcing the ball results in a giveaway. Got to be a little bit smarter. And I hate it. I give them all that wide open field. All right, here we go. Counterattack time. See if we can score on the header. I should start thinking about subs right now because I don't want any of my players to get hurt. At least not my good players. Here, let's go ahead and sub them out. Boo. We're going to leave Alexis in because we're going to want a good striker. All right. Let's take out the left mid. Take out the left center mid. Good enough for me. And I always do 3 subs at the same time just to get it over with. And just throw it away. Let's not leave anyone unmarked. There we go, got the wide open middle of the field. And I am struggling in the attacking third. I'm gonna skip the substitution. Good switch. Yeah, I apologize. This is probably not too fun to watch because I'm so rusty at this game. There we go. Come on, Vargas. There we go. Dude's gonna cop the field. Another rebound poached by a striker. That's why I like this Chilean team. They play with 2 strikers up front. Let's not give up that late equalizer. Let's try a long blast. Just a couple minutes of stoppage time. clear the ball to end the game. There we go. I think we'll play in the white uniforms next time. They're pretty sharp looking too. Oh, good game, Socceroos, but you lost. South American football is superior. And we're going to thank the refs because we won. When we lose, we're a little less grateful. And jump over the keeper for good measure. All right, so the goals were okay. Nice that they're scored on rebounds. I always try to score prettier goals. Okay, we'll go ahead and advance. And I do have Spain and Netherlands in my group. They made, obviously, the toughest teams in this game are Spain, Germany, and France. Even though France and Spain had crummy World Cups. So we'll go ahead and advance, go to calendar. Otherwise, it makes you do the practice sessions. All right, so let's just take a quick peek at the tables and the stats. Brazil obviously going to win their group. They've already got 6 points. Let's see, Colombia, Cote d'Ivoire, England, Uruguay, France, no surprise there. Argentina only managed to draw with Bosnia-Herzegovina, that sucks. USA only managed to draw with Ghana. I guess the big surprise is that no points for the Belgians yet. Okay, take a quick peek at the no real surprises. Well, England, Italy, that's definitely a surprise, I would say. But the rest, and Argentina not beating Bosnia. But the rest of the results look pretty fair. Algeria over Belgium, kind of a shocker there. Franck Ribéry's got a couple goals. Wayne Rooney with a couple goals. Already a couple of red cards. Valencia, Dante, and Matuidi. All right, so we'll go ahead and end here. And next time we play, it will be against Spain. In our campaign to win the World Cup as Chile.